Hey everyone, it's luvstar. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to give you guys a tour of my mermaid world. I know that a lot of you have been asking for this, and also I did a poll and a lot of you wanted to see it, so today we're going to be jumping into my mermaid world once again to go on a little tour and give you guys a comprehensive look at all of the things we built. So I'm here. We're still on day 100. I stopped the time, so let's take a look. I'm gonna be starting off with just this part, and we of course have our little pineapple house here. So this is of course inspired by SpongeBob's pineapple, and we have some of the jellyfishes. And once we come inside, we have the storage room. Freaking awesome. I actually really like this storage room. I thought it was super cute and like super cozy because of how like cluttered it looks. But yeah, it helped me out a lot to keep all of my stuff organized. So next we have, of course, the beloved farmhouse tower. And this is probably my most active place in the entire series. I was going in it. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I really hope you're not gonna die. Anyway, possessed Gorgagora aside, I would go here all the time to do my farming and to check up on all my girls, which I collected so many of. We have seriously so many people in here. So if you go upstairs, we have the wheat farm, of course. Oh, and trampled the crops as usual. And yeah, I really like this farm, especially because of the amazing view you get to see all around. It just looks amazing in here, and there's still this little moth. So yeah, there's also elevators on every single corner, so if you're ever out of water, you got it. Anyway, we go down here and we have the watermelon farm, which I also started growing some rice here. And I also made this into kind of like a little storage place, so I stored some of my watermelons and I think there was, well, I guess that's it. So yeah. And of course down here we have the rest of the crops. So this room is not the most polished, but it is pretty cool, especially this part of the floor. So you get to see all the underwater fish in there. And I think that looks super cool, especially with night vision, because you just get to see everything perfectly. Whoa. This is awesome! Oh my gosh, this is super cool. What an awesome view. So yeah, and then you can access the aquarium only through the outside. So let's exit this place. Go to the ground. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you go down here, go around, you get to actually enter the aquarium and swim with the fishies. So we still have everyone here. There's some Dumbo octopuses chilling out. And yeah, some of the rare fish we found, especially this comb jelly. That was a pretty rare find. I didn't see any more of those. So now that we're here, kind of in this lower part, we actually have the mermaid cave. So this place is really awesome. It took me forever to get all of this down. Covered up the stone and made an amethyst ceiling. So yeah, looks pretty cool. We have the brewing room over here and the netherwort room, and of course the enchanting room, which I love this place. It's so cool. I love the leaves in here. You go over here and we have, of course, the nether portal. The scary nether portal. I'm really happy with how this actually turned out because you just get a perfect view of that portal glow. It's just, it looks awesome. And yeah, so you go up here to the paths and we have the shell house. So I honestly am not super happy with the placement of this because it's like way too close to the farmhouse, I think. But I kept it, because why not? So yeah, I really love how the shell house looks, especially the pattern on it. Looks really cool. And you go inside, and now it's pretty empty. I basically moved out of this, so we just have some stuff in here. Yeah, so not much going on there. Then we also have some stuff up here, which isn't connected to a path, but we have the cow farm. This is a really simple building. I don't even know what I was going for with this one. And over here we have the sheep in a bottle, which I think is pretty creative. Super random, but yeah, I always struggle to get in these dang doors. There we go. So yeah, we have the sheep, and I put some seagrass on this place, which I think looks pretty nice, and yeah. So I also kept the ruins over here, so we have a bit of the historical structures going on here. I really don't know what this place is supposed to be, but this is actually my first shelter. When I first started the world, this is where I lived for like a few days, I think, and then I moved out. Yeah, we also have the sugarcane farm right here, and I love this wall over here. It's super cool. I love these pink shroom lights. And of course, the sugarcane farm, I never even used this that much. I kind of ran out of time, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. And once you go over here, we can go back to the pathway. I also made a lot of these little beacon thingies, which I say kind of like, you know, they protect the reef. They're kind of like a harbinger of good energy or something. So we can go over here. Let's go over to the main part of this world, which is the castle. So here it is. Let's get a good view of this place. Looks freaking awesome. Look at this. I'm so proud of this, honestly. I never really build castles in Minecraft, but I'm surprised how well I managed to pull this one off. Just gonna pat myself on the back there because I think I did pretty good. So I'm gonna give you guys like a 360 of the whole thing in case you want to try to like recreate it yourself in your own world. It's a pretty interesting build. I definitely try to incorporate the towers and like all the structures within the actual environment. So you'll notice that these back towers are actually higher up than the lower ones. So yeah, you definitely have to work with the environment to make this sort of castle, but I really like how it turned out because the castle walls, I mean the castle towers, they have kind of like a, you know, these ones are shorter and these ones are taller. I think that looks really cool. And we have a bunch of scrimps here. Oh my goodness, so many scrimps. So yeah, we go to the front entrance and I kept this entire wall open so that it's really easy to just swim in and out. Very easy just to access everything without bonking your head into a wall. And so yeah, I'm gonna give you guys like as much of a good look of this castle as possible in case any of you are interested in building it, as I said. So we have here the throne room, pretty cool. And the giant glass dome, which I love how this turned out. I think it's so freaking cool. So yeah, we can sit here. And we are officially the Mermaid Monarch. Pretty cool. I actually love how this throne came out. I think it looks super fancy. And over here we have a little library, the soggy library, which I never even got to the top there. I didn't really have enough books. But it's a pretty cool concept if you just kind of sit right here, you know? Look how cute this is! So you go down here and we have the kitchen. I love how this kitchen turned out. I think it's so cozy and cute, and I love how cluttered everything looks. So I really tried to put little scrimp, you're so cute. I really tried to put as many details in here as I could. I honestly would love to have brought this all the way up with decorations, but you know, this part is completely functional. So yeah, I was able to fit everything in here, and we have the little fish trophy, which is probably my favorite part of this entire thing. But yeah, it's a fully functional kitchen. We even have a sink, which we don't really need because the entire house is full of water. Anyway, so you go over here, more scrimps, and we have the secret treasure room, which is being protected by Mr. King Tangerine himself. He's still here, don't worry guys. He's safe. He's not despawned or anything. So yeah, this room is really awesome. Kind of is just like a trophy room where we have all of these nice little things. And I really love this idea. I got it from the comment and I love it. I love how it turned out. Super cool. So yeah, I actually put my trophy here of the Captain Cornelia's helmet. So this actually became like a real treasure room that's holding a very valuable piece of treasure. So yeah, pretty awesome. And lastly, we have the bedroom upstairs. So here's how it looks. I really love this bedroom. I think it's so cozy. I also really love how you're able to enter literally just like that. Like, living underwater is so convenient sometimes because you can just travel so easily. So yeah, here's my fancy bed, and I really love how purple this is. And of course we have some reading. You know, we got some reading areas and a little work desk. So yeah, pretty simple, really small, but I think it's super cozy. And of course, we can just quickly exit and enter through here in a shortcut. And lastly, the last thing in the castle is the sacred garden. So we're gonna go through here. We have the little path that goes through all the coral reef, and I really love how magical and just colorful this place is right here. But once you enter over here, we get to see the beautiful trees and the gravestones of all of our lost pets and friends. Rest in peace. I'm still sad about this. Anyway, they're resting here in this beautiful location now, so I think it's totally fine. Anyway, we over here have the little mossy hills with some trees and more jellyfish. And I think the last thing I built is the spirit tree. So this is such a cool build. I never built anything like it before. It was inspired by the Medcaina spirit tree from Avatar: Way of the Water, and I tried to recreate it in Minecraft, and part of it sticks out, so you kind of see it in the surface. But I think that's pretty cool. I really love this build. I think it's definitely one of my favorites besides the castle. Just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It was super fun to make, even though it was pretty time consuming and very resource demanding, but I love how it turned out. So anyway, that is pretty much everything that I built in this world. It's honestly not much, but there's only so much you can do in 100 days. I had so much fun in this world, and I really enjoyed challenging myself to build all these different things and trying to like figure out the mechanics of underwater building and what works and what doesn't. There was definitely a lot of trial and error. Like, it took me a while to figure out how to do all of these things, and I love how just figuring out a style of Minecraft building that works underwater is so fun and interesting, and it was definitely like a puzzle, so I really had a lot of fun. I looked up a lot of like inspiration from different like ocean, just things that belong in the ocean basically. So the bottle, of course, is definitely one of those examples, the shell house, the pineapple. So yeah, I tried to be really creative, and it really challenged me to just build in a different way, and that's why I really, really love this world. And I think it looks pretty cool, even though it's not like super grand or anything, it's not spectacular, but it's home. It's our coral reef home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Let me know what you think and what your favorite part of this world is. Tell me what your favorite build is. I'm really curious to see. Also, just letting you know, I actually wrote a little article on my blog where you can read about all the different buildings. I took some nice pictures and I wrote some descriptions about each of the builds. If you want to get a little bit of an extra tour, a little bit of in-depth content, you can check that out. I'll have the link in the description. It's on my website, luvstar.com. So yeah, it's just a quick little blog I wrote. It's nothing fancy, but I wanted to share that with you guys in case you were interested. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more content. I'm gonna be doing more things, obviously Minecraft related. I'm gonna be taking a little break from my mermaid videos, but I do have some plans in the future in case you guys really want to see some more mermaid stuff. I have some plans, so stay tuned. But anyway, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye! And of course, I want to give a big thank you to all of my wonderful channel members for supporting my content and helping the channel grow.